I tried a little experiment and I want to talk to you guys about it because it also came up in my group coaching session today and with a one-on-one client today. Back in September, a new product launched that has a liposomal multivitamin, a liposomal greens, a liposomal methylated B. That's a complex B. It's not just like one type of B vitamin, it's a multitude of methylated B vitamins. And then it has some blends of other stuff in it, like DEM, sulforaphane, and some other things that are just in general good for your health, support detox, etc. And in September, I bought a case of it, and then I also won a case. So that was, each of those were a 30-day supply. And so my husband and I decided to start taking them. I had purchased already from a very reputable brand who a lot of people use, a 90-day supply, and had about 45 days left of a different multivitamin. And from a different company, I had purchased a greens product that, again, pretty high end, not inexpensive. So in my cabinet since September, I've had about $180 worth of supplements just sitting there, not doing anything for me. My boys ran out of their multivitamin, which is also a pretty high-end multivitamin that I've had them taking. And so I was like, well, what I'll do is I'll just have them take this other product and I'll start taking the ones that I have in the cabinet already that I just don't want to waste the money, and I'll take them until they're gone and I'll have everyone else taking the other vitamin. Y'all, it's a high quality vitamin and I am shocked. So most physicians will tell you that vitamins and supplements are worthless, and that's because most vitamins and supplements, to be honest, are. And the problem with them is that they're not that high quality. Like if you go and you buy your vitamins at Costco or Walmart, you're probably not getting the best quality vitamin. And so you could be taking something that you're not absorbing. You're only getting about 5% of the product that is available in that supplement. But then even on the high quality end, like the labs that are producing their own and they're not having, because this is something a lot of people don't know, most of the vitamins and supplements in this country are produced in one of like 8 labs and then shipped out for labeling, including the ones, like if your physician has a supplement that has their label on it, they are probably white labeling it from one of those companies. They may have partnered with one of the higher end ones that's producing their own vitamins, but it's still a white labeled product. Your physician, your practitioner, they aren't making their own vitamin. But back to the story. So I start taking this multivitamin and this greens drink last Thursday. And I don't know how many of you have had that experience where you eat asparagus or broccoli and then your urine smells weird for like the next time you use the facilities. Or if you've ever taken a B vitamin and then your pee is like fluorescent yellow. That is you not absorbing the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients from that vitamin, from that greens drink. Because let me tell you, it was a shock last Thursday to have, every time I went to the bathroom, fluorescent yellow pee, even though I drank a gallon of water, and also to have my urine smell like that asparagus smell. Even with a high quality supplement, you're probably only absorbing about 50% of the product. 50%. And I've heard that before, I've said it before, but it was never as clear as it was last Thursday. The vitamins, minerals, and greens drink that I had been using that launched in September is completely liposomal. I have been absorbing it to the point where it has a high dose of methylated B vitamins in it that are in a liposomal format. And I didn't have fluorescent yellow urine. And it didn't smell funny. So now I'm in that spot of, well, I have $180 worth of supplements that aren't really doing anything for me anyway, or they're doing half of what this other product is doing. Do I just toss them, or do I keep using them knowing they're not as good? Anyway, if you're interested in doing a gut and liver support challenge for 30 days between now and the 15th of January, I'm registering people in a program that will take you through the program for free. You do have to buy your supplements. I have one that I'm running through an MLM and one that I'm running that is not through an MLM. That one is actually more expensive, believe it or not. But you can choose to do either one, and you will get great benefit out of both of them. You'll support detoxing your liver, detoxing gallbladder, detoxing the kidneys, detoxing your gut, restoring the lining of the gut, all over the next 30 days. So if you're interested, you do need to email me or DM me on Instagram, because I can't put links on TikTok. So either click my picture and hit the email button, or click my picture and hit the Instagram button and DM me on Instagram, and I'd be happy to help you. If you're like, I don't care that it's an MLM, just DM me the word gut. If you don't want to you want to use the other products that are not the MLM, I have to create an individual link for you specifically, so it's actually better if you email me and just put gut in the subject line. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Here's to learning new things in 2025.